I'm recording the heater. They're fucking with the fan on it, and they keep like speeding it up and low down. And they keep going, and I don't know if it's just VoiceToSkull or if it's also the electro laser on that, but they keep playing the song. They're doing other stuff, but they keep doing that over and over and over again. It's not coming from the state. It's not coming from the heater. Apparently, or always. I might not even post this. Right now we're slowing it down even more. I'm gonna be able to tell in the video. It's still sped up to the point where it was. How loud it was before. And again, that could have just been with slow transmission. They can take your ambient audio, like the noise around you. Not only can they augment it with their own, music and incessant talking and horrible things, they can take the audio around you and they can rebroadcast that to you in real time. And so they can make it think that sound, they can warp the sounds of things, so they can play the sound over the sound. And so, like, all the time I was trying to record them, I have all these audio files, all these MP3s and WAV files in my Google Cloud storage, and that's not even considering the ones that I deleted, where I thought I recorded them, or I was trying to record them. And sometimes I put like I would literally put my phone like on the air compressor outside, or air condenser outside, because it literally would sound like from the fridge or from the air condenser, or from from cars. It like seemed to be amplified, and I'm like, how is that? Maybe it's a long range acoustic device, and maybe that has something to do with it. And I kept trying to record them, and sometimes I would listen to the recording, and I would have it up to my ear, have headphones on. And I would think, oh, I got them. And I would replay it again, and I'm like, wait a minute, we're saying something different now. And I'm like, haha, this is us. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm hearing them now over the recording that I'm trying to listen to. So I was like, so I never know if I even recorded them. And then when I found out about VoiceToSkull, I'm like, well, it's microwaves anyway, so it's like this type of audio, this type of recording equipment won't record it. But I was thinking maybe they were fucking with the fan. And I was like, I don't know if that was all VoiceToSkull, if that was like, if they were actually fucking with the fan, with, giving electricity with their electrolasers. They merged the two technologies together very well. It was infuriating, because I was like, I did think once they were just talking over it to prevent me from being able to hear if I caught them or not. And then I'm like, there's nothing on here ever. And one time I got a recording and I listened to it on the headphones, and I heard yip 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 yip, and I was like, oh my God, I got them finally. And then I listened to it later, and I was like, wait a minute, it was one of these when I was at it was one of the Candlewood files. I kept looking at it over and over, and I was like, it's got to be one of these 3 or 4 files. And I'm like, oh yeah, right. That was them live. Never did record the audio. song that they have. I think it's new. It's really wonderful when like all the words out of your mouth, like 99% of them, your brain originally. It's amazing that people like so quiet about this part of technology. Like, oh wow, this could like lead to something really bad. We people handle it. So we should be transparent about it, but we shouldn't, keep it quiet just for the magician's trick, or mentalist trick. This can be used for evil. Imagine it's been around for 50 years. I don't know when magicians or mentalists started using it, but like, goddamn, when they started using it, and even before then, like, we're gonna have to go back in time to see like where magicians and mentalists were that had these devices, to see if anyone went crazy on them and where they visited. Can you imagine that if someone went crazy in like the apartment building of like a mentalist or a magician, and it was just like they went schizophrenic and they went crazy and they killed themselves or they killed other people, and it was like someone with one of these fucking devices from like 30 years ago? Like, it's fucking insane. And this is one of the terrorists speaking through. He's saying shit like that. And they do that all the time. They're like, yeah, it's really sucks, right? Like, we should do all these wonderful things, now that all these horrible things happen, we should do all these wonderful things from it. And then they continue doing this shit. It's like, you could have been part of the solution. Like, you owe it anyway to right your wrongs. And they're like, yeah, but we don't want to. We'd rather torture and terrorize you. You should kill yourself. And I'm like, you have like a database of me and of like everyone. It's not just in your brain, but you have like a database of me and all these people that you fucked with. And like, it would be the easiest thing in the world to right your wrongs as much as possible and as quickly as possible. You're in the position to do it so easily. And they're like, I know, but we want to pick lose. Or win-lose, we want to go for that sliver of a problem. I'm like, you can't. I'm like, you might be able to, like, you might fuck me over to death or to, like, ruin, which they, have. But I'm like, maybe I'll never get justice. But, like, you're going to get caught. There can't be this many people that know about it. And, like, you'll never get caught. I'm surprised it took this long anyway for them to get caught. People know about it. And I still don't even know if people are aware of it, because no one will spread Kip told the truth, and no one will fucking tell me that they fucking believe me. Except people that are like, I believe that you believe it. Or say that they believe me, but then don't act like it. No one's listening to basic terrorists. Oftentimes, maybe my dad's doing something covertly. I'm like, please do something now. Like, don't sit on this. Like, you have to. Like, god damn it. Like, it's more important to get footage of them detained, giving us answers about all the victims and of all the other bad guys and all the other bad stuff that they saw go on and didn't do anything about. And like, can you imagine this? Imagine all these people in jail are in jail because of them. Like, there's so many people in jail because of them. I met one. He went on record with me in writing and in person with a sergeant from Travis County Sheriff's Department. There were 2 witnesses. I don't know if the second witness was interviewed in person, but he said he would write a complaint like the day after. He said he would do that the next day after I left. And I'm like, I still put his information down. And I'm like, I've got witnesses. They felt the beams aimed for my feet, and one of them felt them on other people, as did I. Nothing. It's like, you know that these devices exist. You know about electrolasers and direct energy weapons. You're a law enforcement officer. No law enforcement officer is unaware of direct energy weapons. None of them. And like one time I'm at the Grove, and I was like, guys, instead of speaking to me for like 30 or 45 minutes at my door, I'm like, you're not going to catch them unless the bad guys are on foot and happen to stumble into you, like on the way, like they just happen to run directly to your car as you come to my doorstep in uniform, in a marked car. I'm like, can you come, like, make sure that you have like a team of drone, like a team that handles, like, has drones, right? Can you just send them out to surveil the area at random times, like, and don't tell me about it? And like one girl's like, from Austin Police Department, it's like, I don't think we have any drones. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, every other fucking kid has a fucking drone in this world. I'm like, you're telling me Austin Police Department does not have a drone? I'm like, you gotta have a whole fleet of drones. Fucking, I hate to say this to her, but I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. I'm like, you don't have drones? That's the dumbest thing in the world. And should that be the case, then surely the county sheriff has drones. And I'm like, you don't know if you are the like, that's the dumbest thing in the fucking world. You're the dumbest bitch in the fucking world. I'm like, it doesn't help. When I call 911, they already know that you're on your way. And this is before I was even saying, like, this crazy stuff. I just made it as simple as possible. I'm like, I think people downloaded a free app, the thing that create like high frequency tones, and they just hooked it up to an amp. Maybe it's on a drone, and like, so like they can do this from afar. So like, they're not going to be at my doorstep when you come to my doorstep. They're not at my doorstep in the first place. So like, don't like I appreciate you coming and talking to me, but I've already said this like a billion times. I'm like, I need you guys to be looking around. Maybe you can come back out of uniform with drones, not in a marked car at a random time, at random times, and like your strategy, which is no strategy at all, is not going to catch these people unless they just happen to like run directly into you with the drone controller in their hand. And even then, you won't know that they're a bad guy. Like, unless like they just happen to like be doing it like in the open, right in the parking space of where you park your car, and they're totally unaware that you're pulling up behind them. Bullshit. Stupid ass motherfuckers. And one cop is like, you talk to your refrigerator? And I'm like, I did not say I talked to my refrigerator that I talked to any appliance. And there's nothing that I said that could be construed, even with their like manipulation, could have been construed that way. Stupid motherfucker. What's in my phone? Nothing I post this.